everybody, and welcome to another video. In today's video we are going to continue on with the next installment of our series looking at every single print AP piece. Yes, today we're doing the year 2014. Hey! Yes, so 2014 was an interesting time for AP. I feel like this was kind of when I was on I was still like watching my the releases. I just like wasn't actively buying. But yeah, going back through these prints, I was like, ooh, because there are a lot of them. This might be a bit of a long episode. I don't know yet. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because there are, let's see, usually I feel like in an installment there's about like 19 dresses. I think for this one there are like 26, and every time I would like look back and triple check my work, you know, I would find a dress I just completely missed. I was like, no. So yes, today's 2014, and I suppose they wanted to exit the sweet boom with a bang, because I consider 2014 to be the last era of the like very golden age sweet boom. 2015 I felt like goes on more modern. But obviously there will be some prints that kind of fight against that. But yeah, so 2010 through 2014 is what we're going to be blocking, and then 2015 present is what we're going to combine those scores, see who wins out. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, the first dress we are going to go over is Cream Cookie Collection. Yes, I love this print. I've always loved this print. Like, honestly, like, the ivory colorway just like owns my soul. This is actually like the first time I've kind of tried cording it since I got it. There was a re-release. This is the re-release they did out of nowhere. I think it was last year in 2021. I was like, oh dang, Cream Cookie Collection. But I knew the OP like just wouldn't fit, so I opted to get the JSK and ivory, even though I don't have any mint. But I feel like I'm doing pretty good with the ivories. I think we're doing fairly okay. I want to say cording Cream Cookie Collection today. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, no, this whole dress, I've loved it ever since I saw it. And I remember Deerstalker did a video on it with like Milkshake, and I'm just like, I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, and I love this print. I don't know what it is about it. I guess like the ribbons, the cookies, I'm just like, oh my god. It's not like quite a chocolate print, but it's still just very cute. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so I gave it a 5 out of 5, and would I own this? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I love the pink. I love the sax. Honestly, I love even the brown. I'm like, I could trade it like any colorway if I really feel like I can't cord mint. But honestly, I feel like I'm just gonna get another colorway. So yeah, I'm looking at the sax. I'm looking at the pink. I'm just like, oh man. Yes, but this gets a 5 out of 5. And the next dress is Celestial. So Celestial, we're getting into AP's cross phase, if you can tell. Yeah, we're getting into AP's cross phase. I feel like I'm not anti like cross motif. I understand why people might be, but I'm just it's not like one of my favorite motifs, but I'm not like actively against it either. So yeah, like I feel like a lot of the cuts of this one kind of come off a little tacky, and some of them aren't bad, but I feel like a lot of it's just kind of very tacky to me. Yeah, so I gave this a 2 out of 5, and would I own this? Nah. If we're gonna do crosses, let's not make it tacky. You know what I'm saying? And the next print is Crystal Dream Carnival, which Crystal Dream Carnival, I feel like a couple of my friends have owned this one in like the pink colorway. Like, I love the cuts. It's very like, as like, you know, compared to like Sugary Carnival and like Daydream Carnival. This one like it goes up in elegance. Like, I feel like there was like Sugary Carnival, which wasn't very elegant, and then there was Daydream Carnival, which was pretty elegant, and then boom, we're getting super elegant with the AGL, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I like this print. I think it's just like, yeah, this is kind of what I've been saying about how the cut elevates like the quality of the print. Like at first I was trying to not like take cuts completely out of it and just focus on like the print itself, but I feel like this is one of those prints that like is okay on its own, but is definitely elevated by the cuts of the dress, which are very gorgeous. So yes, I gave this a 4 out of 5. And would I own this? No, like I feel like definitely like the navy. Obviously, I'm like navy gold, but yeah, there's just it's like adjacent to my style, but I don't feel like it's exactly kind of fits into my style. It is very pretty though, so yeah, I don't think I would own it, but I do like it though. And the next dress is Mercader Antique Shop. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But yeah, Mercader Antique Shop is, it's, I feel like Antique Shop is like a pretty good, like, motif on a dress. Like, I feel like that's fairly good. I just, like, I'm not a fan of, like, a lot of, like, I only like, I think there's, like, the frills on the like long JSK, that's good. I like that. And then I like the special set color, but I don't like the other two. Like the other colors are like a bit shaky for me. It's like a very mixed bag, so I feel like I gave it a 3 out of 5 because it is a very mixed bag. There are elements that I like, and then there are elements that I'm like, oh, I don't really like that much. And would I own this dress? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say no on this one. I do feel like Antique Shop's a very good theme, I feel like, for Lolitas. I feel like maybe this ain't it. This print this print needs a little bit of work. And the next dress is Victorian tassel, which I never thought of tassels as a motif even. I'm just like, interesting. So yeah, I actually really love the results of this dress. The results are very good for me. I found like, I found out through the series that I really love like those old velvet prints that AP used to do, and they don't do them anymore. Like I have calico critters. I have velvet items. I know things are gonna go bad, and like the longevity of velvet is not a very good thing, but I'm just like, I love it. But I feel like that's why these dresses seem so rare and nobody's ever like putting them up. There's been like Gloria, there's been like Puppet Circus, obviously is like the big one that AP has that is extremely rare nowadays. But yeah, I actually, okay, when I started this series, actually, I got like, people were like, somebody said, oh, you should do Victorian tassel. And I was like, huh. Is somebody specifically requested it, and I don't know, is there some sort of like dark history to this dress? Is there more to go into it? Like, I like it. I'm giving it like a 5 out of 5. I do like it. I'm just like, is there something I'm missing in my research of this dress? Like, I don't see it go up. I feel like, actually, when I was doing my research, I think I did see one Victorian tassel go up for sale. I feel like every time I, like, do my research, I notice more dresses. But, like, I noticed them when I'm on the lace market, and I'm like, oh, I know that dress. That's from 2011. But, yeah, so I'm giving Victorian tassel a 5 out of 5. And would I own this? Yes. Ivory, please. Like, I think I would love to own this dress, and it would just go in the other side of my wardrobe. But yeah, and the next print is Milky Cross, and then another cross print within the same year, y'all. Yeah, so yeah, I like this one a lot more than Celestial. I felt like the ribbons are super gorgeous. I love the little like star buttons. I'm always a sucker for any oddly shaped button. But yeah, I feel like there's more to focus on, unlike like cameos. There's not just crosses in this print, so it's not very like, even though it's called Milky Cross, there are other things to like pick out of the dress and be like, oh, I like that. Oh, that's good. There's cameos? Heck yeah, heck yeah. So I am giving this one a 4 out of 5. And would I own this? No, unfortunately not. I like it though, but unfortunately I don't feel like it fits in with the rest of my wardrobe. And the next dress is Perfume of Wonderland. Perfume of Wonderland is another tea party dress, and like that by Kira Mai, which of course we've had a couple of those so far. But yeah, does it live up to like Kat's Tea Party? I feel like it falls a little bit under that. Like, you can't go wrong with like Alice in Wonderland themes. Lolita staple for sure. But yeah, I feel like the only kind of standout thing about this dress is like that pearl ribbon. But other than that, it feels very just a little basic. I know this dress is like super rare now, but I'm just like, I am still gonna give it a 4 out of 5. And would I own this? I think so. Like, if the price were to drop, for sure, I would definitely want to own this, because I feel like the blues definitely fit with my wardrobe. I love Alice themes, you know, it's all, I feel like it's working with some good things too. And the next print is Cotton Candy Shop, which, okay, y'all, we're gonna get a little controversial here. I am not the biggest Cotton Candy Shop fan. I know, controversial with the other sweets. I don't really like Cotton Candy Shop. I feel like the print has always screamed like more body lines kind of style to me, rather than AP, and I just think, like, I prefer, if we're going for, you know, those dresses, I'm gonna go Dream Fantasy. Dream Fantasy is like a much better, like, Lucky Pack dress. I think Cotton Candy Shop was a Lucky Pack dress. Don't quote me on that. But, yeah, I believe I give this one a 3 out of 5. And would I own this? Nah, I got Dream Fantasy back there. What? I don't need any more dresses. And the next print is Sugar Dream Dome. Sugar Dream Dome is, okay, so usually I'm not the biggest fan of like golds mixed with pastels. Unless it's like, I like gold and navy, I'm like, ooh, good. But for like, I feel like there's like Crystal Dream Carnival, which has like golds with the pink in the pink colorway. Daydream Carnival is another one that did like gold and pastels. I feel like I would get down for that. But actually, it kind of works in Sugar Dream Dome. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't hate it. Yeah, so it's really well incorporated into the print. And although the print can get very busy, I feel like the busyness of the print works for the motifs and the themes, like snow globes. They're chaos. So yes, I believe I gave this one a 4 out of 5, and would I own it? Yes, I think I would like to own Sugar Dream Dome. I'm learning. It's good. I think I like it. And the next print is Magical Night Theater, which Magical Night Theater is, this is how you do a Trump card print, like card motifs. This is how you handle it, y'all. This is how you handle the card motifs. Even though it technically says it's a hat motif on Oliver. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff other to focus on than the cards, which is what I was kind of saying with Milky Cross. Like, it's not like full, there's other things you can focus on and details. The print is detailed, and yes, we love to see it. So I believe I gave this one a 3 out of 5, because, you know, card motifs still aren't my favorite motifs, but, you know, like, this is done definitely more correctly than, I feel like, Trump Carnival. But yes, I believe I gave this one a 3 out of 5, and would I own this? Unfortunately not. And the next print is Lucky Key, which, too much, I feel like, too much gold for me. Like, I love gold, don't get me wrong, it's just a little too much gold for me. But I love when they just do even like a single velveteen bow detailing. And yeah, I think the colorways are definitely strong for this one. Love the velveteen bow, and yeah, I still gave this one, even though it's too much gold, I still gave it a 4 out of 5. I just wouldn't own it. And the next print is Quartet Chocolate. Quartet Chocolate is a musical chocolate theme, which is very interesting. It's very interesting. They're mixing the motifs like this. I don't, okay, I feel like most of the colorways are strong. I hate the brown and yellow though. No brown and yellow. Back to the drawing board. Absolutely not. And like, they also, I feel like, as far as cuts go, they should have stuck with the princess cut. Like, you don't need the other cuts. Just stick with princess cut. But yeah, I believe I gave this a 3 out of 5. And, you know, would I own this? Yeah. Chocolate prints, y'all know about me and the chocolate prints. I like them, but can't put them in the wardrobe. Alright, the next print is a Disney and Angelic Pretty Alice print. Because, okay, so we're only going to talk about one, but there actually were multiple in the year that, like, honestly, they've been a step up definitely from the 2012 collab. But yeah, no, we're going to talk about the most Lolita one, which is this one. This one right here, yeah. Which, oh my god, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. Like, it's gorgeous. I love it. But yeah, I'm also going to add 2 bows for this one because we did, you know, skip over a couple different, like, other Alice prints. I don't know why they were all about Alice prints in 2014, but yeah, would I own this? Absolutely. Oh my god. The pink, the sax. I'm just like, but yes, this is good collab. Good job, guys. And the next print is Dramatic Rose. I feel like, definitely with a lot of the flower prints, I'm very, like, unsure of whether to even include them in this series. Like, they're technically, like, prints, but, you know, they have kind of, like, there's Powder Rose, there's been a lot of, like, flower prints. And I'm just like, do I add these? Like, when we get to Sweet Lacy Basket, it'll be easy. Like, that's definitely a print. But I feel like I just, like, with these flower prints, it's been very difficult, and definitely it's been mostly about the presentation. I would have loved to see a princess cut on this one. Why are you holding back on your princess cuts all of a sudden, baby? But yeah, I do really like this print, so I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5, and would I own this? Yes, I feel like it actually does kind of fit into my wardrobe. And the next dress is Victorian Letter, which, okay, it looks like an Innocent World dress. Is that just me? I'm like, this looks like an Innocent World dress. Like, I feel like a lot of those Victorian, like, a letter is definitely, I feel like, a very classic kind of theme that doesn't seem very AP, or how we perceive AP to be. But yeah, Victorian Letter, I do really like the letter motif. And of course, I've been falling in love with more, like, Innocent World dresses lately. So I'm like, ooh, this one slaps. So I gave it a 4 out of 5. And would I own this? Yes, I do. I would like to own this. It gives me, what was that? There was that one dress in I think in 2010, the first episode. I'll put it up because it's an Alice theme. It's got book print, and these two give me, like, similar vibes. And the next dress is Cosmic. They're really hitting it with the one celestial, cosmic. Okay, AP, we get it. But yeah, they really didn't learn from Dreamy Horoscope, did they? With this one, I'm like, ooh, it's a little rough. So I believe, yeah, I didn't have much. I gave it like a 3 out of 5 because I feel like there might be some redeemable elements to it, but I would not own it. And the next print is Loyal Rosette, which, after Chocolate Rosette, I don't feel like this one was very necessary, guys. No offense, but also I'm really not sure. I would rather own Chocolate Rosette rather than the Loyal Rosette. But yeah, I believe I gave this one a 2 out of 5. Creativity is not really there, guys. We did this before and we did it better with Chocolate Rosette. So yeah, I would not own this. Sorry. And the next dress is Sweet Girl Room, which it's kind of meh. I'm not sure if it's actually even, like, it's confusing me. I'm like, is it a border print? What's it up to? What's it doing? Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of this one. I gave it a 2 out of 5, and would I own this? Nah, it just ain't there. And the next dress is cameo windows, which, more cameos, AP? Why is like cameos and crosses like all of this year? Like everything's got a cameo, everything's got a cross. I'm just like, come on, y'all. Yes, I like the presentation of this one a lot better though than I feel like Milky Cross. Like, it's a good cameo window print. But yeah, I gave it a 3 out of 5, and would I own this? No. And the next dress is Lucius Malfoy? No. I didn't know whether to judge this one as a print or not. The cages, the stripes, like, they're cool, don't get me wrong. I'm just like, it's very simple. The cuts aren't terrible. I like the ribbons that are like real kind of on the dress. But yeah, I gave this one a 3 out of 5. And would I own this? No. And the next dress is Magical Etoile. It's like a little bit more than Etoile Twins. Like it's getting there, but they really didn't do that much to it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 bows. And would I own this? No. Alright, we're getting back to the heavy hitters now with Romantic Rose Letter. I feel like y'all know this one. But yeah, this is a gorgeous print. I love it. I feel like it's definitely one of AP's like best flower prints, and the chiffon, like, okay, the chiffon kind of washes it out a little bit, but it doesn't like ruin it entirely. So yeah, I feel like this is a good rose letters. Boom. For some reason, everybody's selling this one for like 500 at least, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know about 500. Like, I'm gonna give this one a 4 out of 5, and would I own this? Yes, but definitely not for 500. I'm just gonna say definitely not for 500. And the next dress is Melody Toys, which it's been a while since we've seen a good toy print, y'all. I'm kind of regretting not buying this one actually in the latest MTO/re-release of this print, because oh my god, it's really it's so cute. And I've never actually seen the normal set before. I'm like, oh man, I've only seen the high-waisted, because I don't know if they re-released the normal JSK. I think they only did the high-waisted one, but oh my god, it's like the cuts they're all cute. I'm just like, ooh, I really do regret it. I'm giving this one a 5 out of 5, and if they do another re-release, I'm on it. And the next print is Fantasy Theater, which we're doing a lot of theater prints, I feel like, in this year. Circus prints, theater prints, but yeah, this is like the first circus print. I feel like that makes me go, whoa, I love it. I really like this one actually. I'm like, oh my god, like Lyrical Bunny on a unicycle. Look at her go, look at her succeed. That I know how to ride a unicycle too. But yes, I love the colorways. It's very busy, but I love everything that's going on. I feel like a circus is very busy. And yeah, I give this one a 4 out of 5, and would I own it? Unfortunately, like, no, but like, I love everything that's going on, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like it would be a very irresponsible choice to own this one compared to like what I've got in my wardrobe and like my accessories to work with. I feel like it'd be irresponsible, which hasn't stopped me in this fashion before. Obviously, with this dress, I was just like, I don't love it enough to, I feel like, be irresponsible. And the next dress is Fairy Garden, which, to be honest, before I owned Freshly Picked Strawberries, I definitely got these two dresses mixed up, because they, like, if you look at them kind of like side by side, it's like, oh yeah, they look really similar. Like, I'm like, the only difference I feel like is the like tiered OP, which is gorgeous. I feel like Fairy Garden though gives off more like cottagey vibes. I feel like kind of like more like Sheep's Garden vibe rather than like the vibe that Freshly Picked Strawberries gives off. But yeah, it definitely gives me that more cottage country vibes, and I gave it a 5 out of 5 because I love those vibes. And would I own this? Yes. berry garden. Let's, give me more berry prints. I want them. Give me them all. I want strawberries. I want the berries. And our final dress is going to be Dreamy Girl, which it's fine. I'm not the biggest like fan of cosmetic prints. Like, it's okay. This one's very Barbie. I love the vibes kind of from a distance of the high-waisted version because it has that opening. But unfortunately, I feel like with the chiffon like fabric, that opening doesn't it's not gonna work. Like it, when you look up it closer at the stock photos, it just looks kind of off. So yeah, I'm not sure how well it works out in real life. If you own that print, let me know if it opens if that opening works, because I am curious. I should probably look up some pictures of it like actually on people, see how it like hangs. But yeah, I gave this one a 3 out of 5, and would I own this? Unfortunately not. And that concludes our 2014 review, and it's been a good one, y'all. I feel like it was a pretty good year, the fashion. I feel like the sweet boom is definitely kind of like the golden age, definitely is dying down. I felt like maybe I was like, oh, is it weird to cut it off at 2014? But now I'm saying, yeah, I was right. 2014. Because I felt like, oh, we're getting into like crosses and cameos, and we're getting less away from like toys. Like there was melody toys, there was only one berry print, there was only one chocolate print. So yeah, I felt like the sweet boom was definitely dying down gradually. Like it died down like a little bit. So the AP's trying new things. Is it all working? I guess we'll see in 2015, y'all. But yes, the total score was 95 out of 130 bows. Yes, there was quite a few more dresses with this year. I feel like they were definitely like trying a lot of things, I feel like, this year already. But yep, I will have the totals, like the conglomerate totals out, hopefully. I'm saving those for the final episode. But yeah, thank you all for joining me once again. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the series. I do feel like it took a little bit longer, so I am sorry. There were a lot more dresses to go through, and I was triple checking and double checking because I feel like it was 2012. I left out 2 dresses entirely. I had to go back and film them in editing, so I was like, So hopefully I got them all down, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you are new, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye now.